Hey guys, so I'm watching this back and I realized that I rant a lot and half the time it doesn't make sense, so I am so sorry for that. I don't know why I couldn't form sentences in this video. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Caroline, and for one of my friends, hello, thank you for watching. That is a long ass intro, I gotta fix that. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. Happy October. Around this time last year is when I started applying for university, looking at other universities, and just figuring out what I want to do next year. So I figured that it would be helpful if I created a video telling you about my degree and my program. If you haven't already seen my university application experience video, I will link it down below, and I highly recommend you go check that out if you're going to apply for this program, or any program in general, I guess. So as I've talked about before, my program is the BMS program, the Bachelor of Media Studies program. It is not exactly an arts degree. It is kind of like an arts program. It is an arts program, but I will not be getting an art degree. At UBC, you could go into Faculty of Arts, and then you can major in whatever you want. There's like poli-sci, or philosophy, or psychology, film production, Asian studies, women gender studies. There's a whole range of stuff you can major in at the Faculty of Arts. So to summarize, in a Faculty of Arts, you get an arts degree, you major and minor in something. But in a Bachelor of Media Studies degree, you get a Media Studies degree and a minor in something. So why did I choose the BMS program instead of going down the normal Faculty of Arts program? Because I wanted to do journalism, and in Canada, where I am, there are very limited options for journalism. So I think I applied to 2 other schools, but I applied to Regina, which is close to home, Ryerson in Toronto, which is the best journalism school in Canada, and UBC, Media Studies. They do have a journalism program, but that is only for graduates, not undergrads like me. I got into all of my other schools, but instead I chose Media Studies because I feel like it's a more well-rounded option. Journalism is very one way, and once you have a journalism degree, you can only do journalism. However, if you get a Bachelor of Media Studies degree, you can go into film, you can go into journalism, you can go into computer science. There's just a lot more options for you, and I think that would be best for me. And that is why I think that the media studies degree is going to be very useful in the future. With the uprise of technology and all of that, I think it is very useful for everyone to know about it and have extensive education in that area. It has been a month since I started the program, and it is so much fun. I love it. It is the best. I'm so happy I chose it. Thing I like about it is that since they only accept 40 people, you all get very close very quickly, and since there's so many people applying for it, there's such a wide range of people. I know there's someone from Egypt, and there's someone from San Francisco. I'm pretty sure there's one from Thailand? Yeah. Anyway, there's just such a great range of people, and they're all so great. They're all so passionate about the same things I am, and it's a lot of fun. The program itself is broken down into kind of like a pie chart diagram. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen here. Every year you have 5 core courses. So over 4 years, you will complete 20 core courses. 5 times 4 is 20. In addition to that, you also have to take 4 core plus courses over all 4 years. So you could take 1 every year, you could take 3 the first year like I'm doing, or you could just spread them out however you want. It's very flexible. There's a lot of core plus course options, and most of my electives will probably be core plus just because they're all so much fun. Core Plus would be described as courses that indirectly related to your course. For example, German cinema. It does relate to my degree because it's about cinema all over the world. Yeah, that makes sense. So every year you have to take 10 courses, 5 courses a term, so that means that is a very full load. So you split the core courses over 2 terms, you can split the core plus courses over 2 terms, and then you have other electives you can take. I'll actually put up the 4-year program timetable. It tells you what your core plus courses will be each year. And I think that's super cool. I love that they did that. It's so helpful. It helps me plan out a lot. So you can see some years that core plus will be creative writing, some years it'll be English, some years it'll be computer science, some years information system. You really do get that wide range of education that could help you in any situation. My courses this term, I think are pretty fun. I love all of my courses except one of them, which I will get into later. I am taking 3 core courses this term, as well as my 2 core plus courses. Something I didn't mention earlier is that core plus can also be elective. So after you finish those 4 core plus courses and you pass the classes, you just get regular electives. So those electives could be also core plus courses, or they could just be stuff that doesn't relate to your program at all and you just want to take it, like religious studies or philosophy, that kind of stuff. And those credits make up the rest of your degree. So I'm taking 3 core courses this term plus 2 electives core plus courses. My core courses are Film Studies 100, ASTU 100, and Creative Writing 213. My core plus or electives are Anthropology 215 and Creative Writing 206. Okay, let's talk about, I'm just going to go through them in alphabetical order. Anthropology 215 is a core plus course. It is about Japanese popular culture and society. The teacher is super nice. She's a very sweet old lady, still getting used to the online learning. Her classes are very nice. They're very informative. There's a lot of information giving, lots of note taking you'll have to do. And they do require a lot of textbooks. I think there's 3 textbooks I have to buy. That is one thing I'm kind of cheesed about because like one whole textbook is about a Hello Kitty and I'm never going to use that again. But whatever, it's honestly not a bad class. If you need a good filler or if you need an extra core plus course, I highly recommend that one. It's very informative, very fun, very light, not too stressful. ASTU is the one I don't like very much. ASTU stands for Art Studies. And in ASTU 100, we are looking at reading and writing scholarly articles. It's going to be very useful. It's actually a 2-term course, so it happens in term 1 and term 2. So the workload is split over a full year instead of just having it in one term like most classes. It's helpful, very helpful class, because we are learning how to decode media and how to have an article this big with text this small and figuring out how to decode it, how to read it in 5 minutes instead of taking 20 minutes and reading all useless information. However, I have Dr. Hussein as a teacher, and he's very smart. That's one way I can put it. He is a very wise teacher and he knows what he's talking about. If you are a first year like me and he just throws a bunch of big words at you that you don't understand because he's up here and we're like down here, it's very hard to understand. So that's one thing that I'm concerned about the course. A lot of people are having trouble understanding him and understanding the material just because he speaks a different language than us. I don't know. He's just too smart. He's just too smart for me, I guess. Creative Writing 206 is another one of my electives or core plus courses. 206 is about script writing, so that obviously directly relates to my degree, film, all that kind of stuff, writing. It is such a great course. I love it because it's something I'm very interested in. It's pretty good. We have 1 lecture a week and the teacher is very kind. She's very sweet. The course load is like medium. I think it's a medium, maybe on the harder side of medium, like right in the middle of medium and hard. We have a handful of assignments due every week. Luckily, they're not hard assignments. They're not very long. They're just pretty much watch this short film, discuss it, write about this, write about that, read this. So it's not hard to do, but with all the other stuff I have to do, it does pile up. So if you're into script writing, that is going to be a great class to take. I don't recommend taking it if you have 2 creative writing classes though. It really drains all of your creative juice, all your energy, but I like it a lot. Creative Writing 213 is probably my favorite class, honestly. It is a lot like Creative Writing 206, however, it happens twice a week and there's less material. She records a lot of short videos for us, just talking about what we're learning this week. They're all like 2 to 3 minutes long, which is great because I have a short attention span. There's also a couple short articles you have to read, and then you will have to discuss something in the class and do a weekly writing prompt. So it is really easy to handle. It's not overwhelming. The only thing that I have a problem with is that she doesn't give us recorded lectures every week. Anything like that, we might have 1 to 2 lectures a month. So it's very hard to communicate with the teacher and get all the knowledge about the assignments. That's something a lot of other people have been struggling with. And so that's probably my only concern for the course. If you're in person, it'd probably be a lot different, probably be a lot easier. However, it's not. And my last course is Film Studies 100. I know I just said that Creative Writing 213 is my favorite class, but this one is like probably my favorite class too. So I have Mr. Brett Strang. He is such a great teacher. He gives us recorded lectures every Monday, and then we have a week to watch the movie. and discuss the movie on Wednesday. So, to give you an example, last week we talked about cinematography, then we had to watch No Country for Old Men. Then this week we'll have another lecture based on No Country for Old Men, and on Wednesday we have a discussion due about No Country for Old Men. All while this week we are given a week to watch the movie Psycho. So it sounds complicated, it's really not. It is so much fun. It's so great. It's not a heavy course load at all. It's very informative. He is a really great teacher. He likes to have fun with it. So if you're in film production or film studies, if you like film, definitely go take his class. It is great. 100% recommend it. It's amazing. So I probably put film studies number 1, creative writing 213 number 2, creative writing 206 number 3, anthropology, ASTU. That is how I would rank my courses. That is year 1 of the media studies program. So if you are in the program, if you are looking at applying for the program, if you are already got accepted into the program, if you got accepted in October, congrats. I don't know how you did it, but that's just gonna be some stuff you're looking forward to. I am very excited for those who are coming into it, and I cannot wait to be a year 2. We talked to some of them the other day and they seem great. They're having a wonderful time getting ready for the co-op program and all that. I don't know much about that, so I won't talk about it. Maybe I'll talk about it next year if I'm still doing this. But that is all I have to say for this video. If you have any questions, leave them below like normal. Give me a comment, give me a like, hell, give me a follow. That would be super cool. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you're applying to UBC, I wish you the best of luck. Feel free to ask me any questions. I am so happy to help. And I'm gonna go play with my puppy now. Bye! Thank you for watching.